Hello everybody, Rufel here, and I bring to you the Battle of Olympus. Here by request from a Robert Anderson. This one's for you, fella. Now, this game is frequently, compared to Zelda 2. Beyond outward appearances, the games aren't that similar. But this one is based on the myth of Orpheus. Only the details were changed to make it a video game. To sum up the myth, Orpheus and his wife Eurydice had just been married and were enjoying the reception party. Everyone was having a great time until a satyr showed up and chased Eurydice into a viper nest, where she is then bitten and dies. Orpheus, being a musician, mourned her passing through music. His songs were so moving that the Olympian gods wept, and then told him that if he spoke to Hades, he might get her back. Orpheus did so, and played his songs for Hades and his wife Persephone, which caused them to weep as well. Hades then allowed Orpheus to take Eurydice out of the underworld on the sole condition that Orpheus didn't look at her until they had both reached the surface. Orpheus then fouled up by looking back at Eurydice after he had reached the surface, but before she had, since she was behind him. This caused her to instantly return to the realm of the dead, lost to Orpheus for the rest of his life. What? You were expecting a happy ending from a Greek tragedy? Now, the differences involved in this game is that Orpheus is a warrior instead of a musician. Hades sent monsters to take Eurydice, despite that she still got bitten by a viper. And somehow the rest of the Olympic pantheon is sided with Orpheus in his quest to beat the snot out of Hades and his monsters so he can reclaim his woman. Sounds like fun. Let's get started. And now we get to name our hero and our heroine. Though, heroine is kind of a misleading term because Eurydice is as much Orpheus' heroine as Peach is Mario's. However, we're also limited to 6 character names, so neither Orpheus nor Eurydice fits. So, let's Romanize things a little bit. Or a lot of it. Ah! Hail Caesar! And, well, I don't know the name of Caesar's wife, or even if it would fit. I do know the lady he had a fling with. And her name was Cleopatra. We'll call her Cleo. So, and for my own amusement, since we've Romanized our hero, I'm going to call the gods by their Roman names. Just to show them. Let us begin. In Arcadia, with our hero, Orpheus, Caesar. Looks kind of similar to Zelda 2, doesn't it? Go to the Temple of Arcadia and meet with Jupiter. Right. And that is the most important thing for us to do, is to meet with Jupiter. Man who could control fire using the staff of Fennel. That sounds awesome. Where can I find that staff? It could be useful. Hello, sir. Search for the spirit of the forest in Peloponnesus. It holds the strongest sword. Sounds like a plan. What about you? There might be an invisible door in the cave. Well, that might be useful information. Thanks for nothing. What do you think? I've heard there's something hidden in the trees. Most people would call those leaves, small animals. Well, whatever. Monsters! Which are so small that we can only hit them when they're jumping. So we shall ignore them. Now that coin-looking thing that I picked up, that was not a coin, that was an olive. But it works as money. This way leads to our Golis. How you've got? Don't go there. Thanks, old woman. Can't be going to Argolis anyway. We haven't met with Jupiter. Ah, and here's our actual quest. We need to find 3 hearts. The first is a proof of courage. The second will undo the barrier. And the third will start the new ordeal. But to explain further on that, what do you have to say? Ooh, that's useful information. The 3 hearts are the fragments of love, which come to us in the form of letters from Cleo. These are delivered to us by the nymphs. Fire to jump and control fire will be necessary. Well, we better not go there till we have those. That door down there leads to Attica. We don't want to go there yet, because we still need to meet with Jupiter. He's in here. Now, the 3 hearts are, well, they're glorified keys, basically. The first one will enable us to get the second enables us to get the third lets us go into Hades, go to the underworld, so that we can fight with Hades. Talk to me, old man! No? Penitence? Oh, right. Hey there, Jupiter. Really? What did Venus tell you? I can't use the power of Argus without the sword of Vulcan. Wow, that sounds awesome. Hooray! Now that we've spoken to him, the other gods will actually help us. If we meet with any of the other gods before seeing Jupiter, then, well, basically, they tell us to get out of their homes. Who are you? Get out of here! Excuse me. Well, let's go to Attica so we can meet with Minerva. Ah, block! Oh! Joke's on me, this shield is painted on. It's of no value. Welcome to Elysius. So further down the road is Athens. Hooray! Ah! Out of the way, punk. Boulder blocked the path to Pythia. Sounds like a pithy place. Maybe we don't want to go there. Well, of course we want to go there, just not yet. Hello, ma'am. I thought Gaia was the name of the Earth. Oh well. Satyrs! Squish 'em! This item here is a health drop. Restores 1 bar of health. Well, that sucks. Sure. After I meet with Minerva. Woo! Olives. We will always want olives. Ah. In fact, the one thing I was really hoping to find was a cheat code that would make it so I wouldn't need olives. Why either? Hey, the shield of Minerva is endowed with the power to repel your enemy's weapons. So the shield is endowed with the power to be useful. Got it. Anyway, as I was saying, the olives are the one thing I don't like about this game, because it's an arbitrary method to slow you down. That's it. There aren't really any optional things to buy with the olives. And it's Basically, the stuff you buy are essentially required items. Cool. And said items are not cheap either. The least expensive item will cost 50. We can only hold 99. Crystal ball somewhere. Able to see invisible things. Wait, there might be a crystal ball. Thanks for nothing. Over the course of the game, we're going to need 340 olives. Hey, Cleos. Yeah, I'm looking for nymphs. Oh. Right. Now, the proof he's looking for is the first fragment of love. So, the proof of our courage, basically. This fountain is full of nectar from the gods, which means it'll heal us. But let us speak with Minerva. Greetings. Hooray! A shield! Now I no longer have something painted on my sprite that looks like a shield. I have an actual one. However, it is only useful against enemy projectiles, but not fire. Figures. Athens is a great place for grinding olives later in the game. But, you really don't want to grind olives until you're at the point that you need them. Because, well, the penalty of death is half of the olives you're carrying. Take that. Oh. Go away. Stupid satyrs. Got my girl killed. Now they're harassing me. Alright, let's go this way and see if we can help do something about that kidnapped monster. Now that we have a shield to protect us from it. Somewhere there's a witch that can make us a shield that protects from fire. Well, that sounds useful. Hello, ma'am. I didn't mean to hit you. Yes. A vampire? Yeah, that sounds dangerous. Well, that staff had better be awesome. Stupid scorpions. Hello, ma'am. Use the power of Neptune to cross the sea. Oh. So we're going to have to invoke the power of the god of the seas to cross them. Well then. Well, that's useful. Dragons? Okay, I'm going to want a fire-repelling shield for that place. Well, let's come over here and see this vampire. That is not a vampire. That is a lamia. Oh well. Fighting her is... Well, first off, we need the shield to deflect the arrows. However, we need to hit her when she does not have an arrow drawn, because that arrow has a hitbox. If the arrow's drawn, then basically you can't reach her face. So we'll just wait for her to shoot, then jump over her next shot. Aha! One more ought to do. Take that, punk. Hey, kid, you okay? Hooray! Your mom's looking for you. In fact, let's go see her. She promised me a stick. I figure anything's gonna be better than this club. So let's have us a stick. I should really stop swatting people in the neck. Woo! Alright, well, I'll go see him. But the Staff of Fennel's primary power is to make the club completely useless. Aha! Thank you, ma'am. Well, let's go see her dad. We met him earlier. He's up here. Hello, sir. Yes. Oh, so I'm gonna need to find Prometheus. Now, the primary use of the Staff of Fennel, well, as I said, it's to make the club useless. The Staff of Fennel hits twice as hard as the club. And the staff will also never become useless. But we need to go to Argolis in order to learn more about it. Because that's where Prometheus is. I'm not sure if there's anybody who tells you this fact, but oh well. I mean, at worst, we would have to learn it through the process of elimination. And after we're done in Argolis, we can go to Panopolis. Ow. Stupid blobs. Oh, ma'am. What's so strange about a flask? Oh, one that could contain the nectar of the gods. That sounds useful. Oh, so that's where the gods get their ambrosia. Cool. Ambrosia is the food of the gods, whilst nectar is the beverage of the gods. Take that, punk. Go, Dark. Let's see if we can procure some now. What do you think? Ooh, that's important information. Also, interestingly, your movement affects how high you can jump. So, we need to do running jumps in order to get up in order to jump anything that is our height. I'll need salamander skin to get a shield to protect me from fire. And I'll need to find a witch to sew it together. It sounds cumbersome. But, oh well. It's time for everyone's favorite enemy, bats. They are deceptively difficult to dodge, too. Hello, sir. We have found Prometheus. Sort of. Oh. Yes, Prometheus is at the other end of this cavern, guarded by a lion. As I was saying, bats are deceptively difficult to dodge, and they're pain in the neck to hit. The easiest way to dodge them is to be airborne when you get close enough to trigger them. That causes them to not come all the way down to you. Now we know where to find the salamanders. They're under the Temple of Mercury. Oh, sir. And that temple is apparently in the other cave. Got it. Now to make the big jump. Oh. Ow. Take that, lion. Hello, sir. Okay. How does this work? There are buttons on the staff? No, he's not referring to any buttons on the staff. He's telling me to hold up and then attack. Aha. But of course, you cannot cast fire out of the staff without meeting him. Go figure. As fire works as a means of attack, and it also has utilitarian uses. Ah! No! The bats! Not the bats! Right. Well, death might be upon us, but we shall see. What do we got here? Hello, sir! Wake the earth with an ocarina! Might have to find in Mug Link. Run! What do you think? Two seashores. Okay, where's the other one? Nah, he's not gonna tell us. Take that, snake. Rats! Run! Yes. Falling into the nest of salamanders is quite inconvenient. That pit there is... This pit is the nest of salamanders. And that all went right in. I'll go into there momentarily. But first, we must meet with Mercury! Hello, sir! Where is he? Summoned by Jupiter. Oh. Great! So now we need to go to Jupiter's temple in Arcadia. That's a bit inconvenient. What more do we have in this cave apart from imminent death? We have bats. Ah. Hello, ma'am. Well. So we'll find the flask in Lacodia. That place she said. Oh well. Let us begin our first major grind. Take that, snake. Into the salamander pit. And, run! Salamanders are vicious creatures. They take more punishment than snakes. And they also, jump further. But from these salamanders, we need to gather their skins. Oh! This is perhaps the safest place to do it. Because if you end up with a salamander coming down on top of you, or too many coming down on top of you, just duck in the door. And this person here is our other grinding point. Because for 50 olives, it shall give us something. But if you say yes, you are claiming to have the olives they want. Be careful with that. Some people get really angry when you lie to them. Namely the gods. There's a salamander skin. Yeah. And it is marked. But, I need 20 of them. Getting 20 of them takes between half an hour and an hour. So, and getting 50 olives will take significantly less time, so doesn't matter how badly you played to this point. Here's where you start grinding for those 50 olives. But I shall do that off screen and bring you back next time when the grind is done. We'll see you then. Later.